Hey, good morning again. I know we were just live, but we're going to make a couple more calls because Ryan Bundy should be out of solitary confinement, and the people who beat him up should be held accountable. We want their names. Also, all these innocent prisoners should be out of jail. Now, yesterday, they came into Ryan Bundy's cell because apparently they wanted to whisk him off to take the bullet out of his arm, which is evidence. They wanted to do it outside of normal parameters and kind of secretly and undercover, presumably so they could make this evidence disappear. This bullet that's in his arm that supposedly never existed in the first place, that they want to make sure it doesn't actually exist, right? They want to secretly do surgery or something like that. Take the bullet out, and then say, oh no, it wasn't a bullet, it was just a piece of shrapnel, right? And who knows exactly what's in there? The point is, they need to be held accountable. Now, it's bad enough that any of our prisoners, Pete Santilli, Jeff Winehouse, Schaefer Cox, the Bundys, that any of these people are charged. Some of our finest patriots. But you know what's also bad? We just did a live call, and you can go to the page, and I need you guys to call those numbers, okay? We just did a live call, and I demanded they release Ryan from solitary, and I demanded the names of the goons who beat him up. But you know what else? Somebody made a good comment. The news media is out there putting articles that say things like KOIN 6 said Ryan Bundy fights deputies, faces charges. What kind of a disgusting headliner is that? And so you know what? Normally I just call the government. But another group of people that I don't have a problem calling out is the lying news media. See, I put out actual information. I do actual reporting. These guys regurgitate false government propaganda, and you know what? We're going to call them on it. So we're going to call KOIN first, and let's see what they say.
Good morning, KOIN News. How can I direct your call?
Yeah, hey KOIN, you guys are live on the air on our News on the News, and I'm just calling to find out what's the deal with your headliner on the Ryan Bundy story.
Let me get you to the news desk. I think they'd be more apt to answer that question.
Thank you.
Just a moment.
Look at that. We can all be news reporters, right? Be the media. Stop worrying about what they...
This is Brooke.
Hey, Newsdex. Hey, thank you. We're live. We're doing a report, a News on the News today, and we're wondering what's going on with the headliner you guys put out on Ryan Bundy after the police beat him up.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Who is this?
This is Gav. We're doing the News on the News today.
Okay.
And we're wondering, you guys put a headline out on Ryan Bundy saying that Ryan Bundy fights deputies and faces charges. And in fact, there's multiple witness reports that say that those deputies beat up Ryan Bundy in the jail. And we're wondering why you would put that headliner out, being a news source that is supposed to report the news.
I'm not familiar with that story because I leave at 12:30 in the morning. So I wasn't here when it came out.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm sorry I can't comment.
So who wrote that article? Oh, look at that. I guess the news doesn't like being in the news. So KOIN doesn't want to be on the news. But you know what? Their fake headline here. Here's the thing. It's not that the news always has to agree with a position. Everybody has, as a human, their different positions, right? It's that they're not actually reporting news. Just like America's law enforcement isn't actually law enforcement. Our cops aren't law enforcement, they're enforcing illegal statutes. And our news aren't news reporters. They're simply repeating propaganda given to them by the government. Almost every one of these stories does one thing. It simply regurgitates a police report. One side of the story. We investigated ourselves. We did no wrong. The people we beat up, they were the bad guys, and we just want you to report that. And so that's exactly what the news does. Let's call the Oregonian. We know they like us. And look, I mean, these people, I want them to be honest reporters just like me. I want them to have as much journalistic integrity as I do. So we're calling the Oregonian now. This should be the editor's desk. Let's do it. Let our people go. Start.
The Oregonian public editor line is monitored daily by editors in the newsroom. If you wish to have a call back, please name your name and telephone number and a good time to call.
See, they don't really want public comments. Let's see, who else can we call? Here we go. Let's call the newsroom. 503-221-8100. Oregonian, we're calling. Ring, ring. Look, I mean, we're having some fun here, but this is serious business. These are lies that are hurting people.
Thank you for calling the Oregonian Oregon Live. Please choose from the following options. For problems with delivery of your newspaper or help with your digital newspaper, press 1. For breaking news that is happening right now, press 2.
That sounds like us. Breaking news that is happening right now.
Wait while I transfer your call.
Yeah, keep repeating those numbers out there.
Oregonian breaking news. This is Tony.
Yeah, hey, we're live on the air. We're doing some news on the news today, and we're trying to find out why the Oregonian's report on Ryan Bundy doesn't indicate the fact that police beat him up.
So you're looking for our Bundy reporter. You want to reach Max Bernstein? You want me to get you a number?
Is he in the office?
She is not in the office right now, but I can give you her desk number.
Well, how about the editor? Because I'm concerned about we're doing a live report on the air actually right now, and we're concerned about the fact that you guys are only reporting one side of that story.
It's a different beat, man. It's not my
Okay. How about
area. Yeah.
How about the editor?
Who are you again?
What's that? I'm Gav. We're doing the news on the news this morning.
I understand. What station?
Gav.
GAF?
GAV is our station this morning. Yeah. Is the editor in?
Are you? Hold on a second. She's gonna ask. Where are you? Are you in Portland or in Oregon?
Oh no, we're national. I'm all over the country.
National. Gab. National. All right. Hang on a second.
This is all true, by the way. I've been on the road for 4 months, people. Let's see, their number. You can call too, guys, and be nice. I mean, look, these are private companies. They have a right to lie, but that doesn't make it okay, and it doesn't mean it's not slander, right? In the civil law, they have a right to lie. Yeah, you're right, Corey. We're international, but I didn't want to seem too extreme. I've literally been national this year. We've been driving nationally, doing reporting. So that number, the newsroom. 503-221-8100. 503-221-8100. And let me give you that.
Sir?
Yes.
Editors aren't available right now.
Okay, well, you just let them know that the news on the news, that Gav from the news on the news called, and we'd like to see a little more accurate reporting. We're doing reports on you guys and the other agencies that are simply regurgitating the government side of the story as news. We're all responsible to report the story with truth and facts. That's our journalistic integrity at stake right there, and we hope you guys can raise the standard on that so we don't have to keep you on that list.
Have a good day.
You too. Bye-bye. News on the news right here. Let's do... Who's next? OPB. How about OPB? There's a good one. Oh, well. Oh, here we go. Is this their number? Contact us in Portland area. Well, let's see. 503. Hang on. (503-244-9900). See, this is the power of our voice when we do things publicly. We air their dirty laundry. We do it with principle. We do it with a smile. But air the dirty laundry of politicians and their corrupt people that work with.
Thank you for calling OPD.
Yeah, hey, I'm Gav. I'm with the news on the news. We're doing a live report today on your coverage of the Ryan Bundy situation where police beat him up yesterday, and we're trying to get some information on why you ran that story as kind of a one-sided story.
Sure. If you give me a second, I'll have to get you to the right department.
Sure, thank you. See, just...
Third time in 4 years without facing a single charge.
NPR's Ada Peralta. Donald Trump is... It's about Hillary Clinton out of proportion.
Hi, buddy. All right, we're just holding on there, guys. They're probably going to put us to a voicemail.
Calling Oregon Public Broadcasting
Yeah.
and KMHD Jazz Radio.
Jazz.
All of our member center representatives are currently taking other calls.
Of course, of
If you would like
course.
to make a contribution, please press
Seriously?
1. If you are
Yeah, I'm gonna
calling
give these
to
guys
report
money,
an
right?
web or app issue, please press 2. For all other questions, please press 3 to leave a detailed message including your name and how to reach you.
Hey, let's just leave a message. That's the best I'm going to get. We had a good conversation with KOIN.
Broadcasting in KMHD. Our regular business hours
leave a message at the tone. When finished, you may hang up or press pound for additional options.
Hey guys, it's Gav with News on the News this morning, and we are doing a live national show this morning on the coverage of news agencies, and we wanted to talk to you guys about your coverage of the fact that the police down in the Oregon jail beat up Ryan Bundy yesterday, and yet OPB is reporting their side of the story rather than what the witness statements are saying down there in Oregon at the jail, and that you're basically just reporting that Ryan Bundy resisted police rather than the fact that police actually kind of beat the tar out of him. So we'd like to see some improved reporting. We'll be watching you guys here at News on the News and looking for you to be a little more honest and integrity in your reporting, so we can all love our neighbor as ourselves a little bit better. You guys have a good day. This is News on the News. Okay, so that's our News on the News segment for this morning. I think our winner of News on the News corruption and lies today is KOIN 6. That headline, Ryan Bundy fights deputies, as Ammon said, as Angie said. I mean, I'm sure we're going to see a report from Ryan as well. Ryan Bundy didn't fight the deputies. They came in to abuse him. They came in to whisk him away secretly and illegally after he's already illegally housed in a jail where a constitutional sheriff would show up there and rip the door off and get him out. And then they had the gall to beat him up and throw him down the stairs. But you know what? You know what's sad is that KOIN 6 has the gall to do a headline like this. It's not okay, guys. It's not okay. You may not be a government agency, but that kind of behavior isn't okay. Now, KOIN 6's number is 503-464-0600. And so you can call them. And you can call these other agencies. Now remember, these are private companies for the most part. And as always, be principled, but call them out. Tell them to start telling the truth. And then call all those other numbers from our live call earlier. Call the county offices, call the state offices, and we'll put some links in there. And go to Gavin's Time for Liberty page and find those numbers. Call them out. Tell them we demand Ryan be released from solitary, and we want the names of the people that beat him up. Stand up. Be courageous in loving your neighbor and speaking the truth in love. Let's hope these people repent and change their hearts. But either way, we've got to tell them the truth. Thanks, guys. Take care.